welcome to yet another brand new episode of Planet K. My name is NTVUganda.
And my name is Pmg Kessa. We are here at the 3rd annual dog show
At Chadunda Rugby Club, where they're having a fantastic time. It's really amazing. There are all types of dogs. Everything is fantabulous. But now let's check out more with K News. Don't go away.
It was a hilarious day at Lugogo Showground as kids and parents enjoyed the dog show, and very many people brought their dogs to take part in the dog show. Different breeds of dogs displayed their tactics, and this was so lovely and amazing. If you are not keen about these dogs, almost these dogs think and master like humans, just like you little kid watching Planet K.
And the stop clock. Stop! Thank you. Round of applause for Piglet.
We are going to talk to some of the children that have been here at the dog show, and they're going to tell us what do they find about the day. Hello, how are you?
Fine.
What's your name?
Elise.
Elise. How do you find the dog show so far?
That talent is really nice.
Did you bring any of your dogs?
No.
Do you have a dog?
Yes.
What's your dog's name?
Jack.
Jack. Do you like it so much?
Yes.
Yes. As you can see, she never bought her dog, but she feels the love for the dogs as she brings everything to the love to the dogs. And she also came for the dog show. However much she never bought the dog. So I hope you come for the next dog show. Don't miss.
Slow and steady. And eventually gets it done. Back to sit. Thank you. One time. One, go!
Paula Celia reports on the daily challenge of getting good education for kids in Palestine. They have really encountered a lot of challenges, as you can see, moving from home to school using donkeys, which is most times risky. Now, if I dared you kids of Kampala to use donkeys, would you risk? But anyway, it could be fun and interesting for some of us. news. I hope you got educated on what happened through the week.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. But now, we know we always have to get our health care, but as you can see, also dogs can bring us bad health, or they can have rabies sometimes. But I hope you always immunize your dogs very well. But now let's check out K Health and see what's going on that.
Hi kids, welcome back to K Health. Today we are going to talk about drowning. And drowning sounds like a really big, dangerous thing, but actually drowning means if somebody is submerged in a lot of water and can lose their life because they've taken in a lot of water which has gone into their lungs. Drowning can take place anywhere, and that is why we are talking about it today. You need to be very careful when you go swimming, or when you're bathing in the bathroom, or when your little sibling is bathing in a lot of water. It's very, very important for you to be supervised by an adult when you go swimming or when you're playing in a lot of water. What happens when somebody drowns? When somebody drowns, that means they've taken in a lot of water, and the water is not going into their stomachs, it's actually going into the lungs. So the lungs become flooded with a lot of water. And if somebody drowns, it's so important that they should be rescued. The most important thing when somebody takes in a lot of water, you can also save that person. The most important thing is to give them oxygen. So what we call the kiss of life. It's so important to take that person out of the water and then breathe into their mouth with a lot of air so that their lungs can expand again. Sometimes it's not easy to save somebody who has drowned. Like if they fall into a lake, or if they fall into a swimming pool, that can be difficult because the amount of water that goes into their lungs is too much. But you can prevent drowning. First and foremost, if you go to a swimming pool and you don't know how to swim, don't pretend that you know. It's so important that when you go to a swimming pool and you don't know how to swim, you must use floaters. There are so many types of floaters, arm floaters, waist floaters, and it's so important to be supported to float above the water. The other thing is, if you have a little child in the house, please keep away lots of water from the house. Like don't leave water in a basin, or don't leave water in a big saucepan where the baby will crawl and then fall into the water, or even in a big tank that is not covered. So if first of all, in order for us to prevent drowning by little children like you, have an adult in the house. And also when you go swimming, have an adult to guide you or have a floater. If you think that somebody is drowning, scream for help. That is the only way you can help this person. Because if a person has near drowning, they can be helped. But if somebody really drowns, it's a little bit too late. I hope you've learned something today about drowning. First of all, that drowning is something dangerous. It means that water has entered into that person's lungs and they cannot breathe. But the drowning can be prevented by avoiding to fall into a lot of water. So I hope you've learned something today. Prevent anyone else from drowning, and you yourself prevent yourselves from drowning. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Welcome back from K Health. I hope you got educated of what was happening in the K Health world.
And I hope you got updated still more, and you can keep all your health ready and steady with Planet K. But now let's go for a short commercial break. We'll be right back with K Talk. Don't go away.